Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be our first round of golf in about 3 weeks. We put our back out and haven't been able to swing a club for 3 weeks. So today we're just at our home course and we're just trying to get through 9 holes. We start off with the dogleg right par 5 and we take the driver. We make good contact, but we block this one a little and it goes into the right rough. We have about 145 metres to the pin, but we don't have a shot at it with the trees blocking out the green. So we're just going to aim a little bit further left and just try and get it over the bunker and back on the fairway. We play a nice shot and leave ourselves 43 metres for our third. We take the lob wedge. We did another good one and leave ourselves about 10 foot for birdie. The greens have had a light renovation recently. Also, given that we haven't played for 3 weeks, we're not really sure what to expect on the green. And we give our first putt way too much. Then miss our par putt with a lip out, and we tap in for bogey. That's a 3 putt, but we're not too disappointed with it. On to the second, a par 4 playing 354 metres today. It does have trouble on the left with the water hazard. We end up skying this one a little, but it does go straight, but just not too far. With 105 metres to go, we take the sand wedge. We catch it a little thin, and it comes up short. From just off the green, we take the lob wedge. The lob wedge is working today, and we leave ourselves about 5 foot for par. Just slides by to the right, and we take another bogey. The third is a 334 metre par 4, and normally we just take a hybrid off the tee, but today we're feeling brave and we're going to go with the driver. We lose it a little right into the trees. Luckily we landed in the clearing and have 76 metres left, so we're going to take the lob wedge. We land it about a metre short of being a perfect shot. Instead, we're in the bunker. Not sure if the camera picks it up, but the green does feed from right to left here, so we're looking to aim a little bit right and hopefully it feeds down to the pin. We get this one a little too well and it goes past, but we're still pretty happy with that result from the bunker. We give the break too much respect and tap in for another bogey. Onto another par 4. Although short, water does protect the front of the green, so we take a 5-iron to lay up. Another tee shot we set off to the right, but again we get lucky with the clearing and we have about 110 metres left, so we go with the pitching wedge. We pull this one and send it well left. We leave ourselves with a tricky shot, with us having to go over the bunker and onto a green that's running away from us. We actually duff this one a little, but get a pretty good result and have a shot at par. We have about 15 foot left with the putt breaking left to right. We hit a good putt which just slides by the right and we tap in for bogey. We move on to our first par 3 of the day and it's about 103 metres, so we take the pitching wedge. We hit this one okay and send it to the back of the green. We have about 40 foot to go with the green running away from us. We give the slope too much respect and we come up short. We just miss the par putt and take another bogey. Onto another short par 3 and we go with the pitching wedge again. We send this one long and left. It hits a slope and lands just in front of some bushes. We don't have a full backswing here and the ball is sitting in some thick rough. Although not on the green, I'm pretty happy with that result from there. We get the line right on the putt, but leave it short. and knock in the 3-footer for our 6th straight bogey. We move on to the par 5, and unbeknowingly to me, I film the next 3 shots in a time lapse. So there's no shot traces, but with our drive, we hit a decent one, but it just sneaks off the right side of the fairway. We then thin a 7-iron, and again, I push it into the right rough. Then we play a nice sand wedge, and it puts us on the green. Okay, we're back to normal now. Now putting for birdie. We put a nice roll on this one, which just leaves us a short putt and gives us our first par of the day. We move on to the 8th, a 342 metre downhill par 4. We hit our best drive and leave ourselves 72 metres to the pin, although we have the tree to go over. We don't get all this one and leave it a little short, but we are on the green. We don't give our first putt enough and leave it short. And then make a good putt to knock in the 6-footer and give us back-to-back pars. On to our final hole of the day, another short par 3. We seem to have the lefts today with our short irons and wedges, because that's another one that heads in that direction. From off the green, we go with a putter. We give it too much, but make the one coming back for 3 pars in a row and a nice way to finish the round. Considering we hadn't played in 3 weeks, I'm pretty happy with the way I hit the ball and the score we ended up with. Now, it's time to get grinding again. And for those who have made it this far, if you could subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.